All right. Uh, I have chosen to buy a scroll of Identify Equipped because I have in my inventory a steel short sword and a iron long sword. Um, and I'm not sure which is better, so I have ponied up one of the golds that I got last time. And so I guess to use this, I just put it in my use slot and then use the scroll. Is that correct?
It is, but you may notice what the scroll is called.
Is Identify Equipped, yes.
Right, and where will your sword be while the scroll is in your use slot?
Well, it's interesting that you say that now that I've bought the scroll.
Uh-huh,
I assume
uh-huh.
it will not be equipped. Dang it. Um, no, my gold. I wanted that gold.
Now, I did mention far earlier that the scroll of Identify All is precious, and we
Yes.
would not get access to it for a while.
I do have one of those scrolls, but
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
well, who is the saddest bear? It is me.
Well, I will comfort you in your sadness. If you are holding the sword in your cursor, it counts as if it's
Oh, thank
equipped.
goodness. All right.
Yeah.
Let's
So you cannot identify both your swords with one scroll, but you can identify at least
All
one.
right. Let's go ahead and identify the because I think I have the do I have yeah, I have the damage for the iron longsword known. So,
Right, because you started with
let
that
me
one.
identify the steel short sword. I understand my equipment better and it looks identical.
Right.
So,
But the short sword will swing a bit faster,
well
so
then,
it is the superior
I
weapon.
will take that and I will sell off I will sell off my iron longsword for 2 gold. So, I get a gold out of the bargain and I'm feeling sassy. You may note that I've got, gosh, what is this? 10 cherries, so that's good.
That is way more cherries than anyone needs.
Well, oh, and he won't buy them from me either.
Nope. He spits on your filthy elf
Well,
cherries.
that's good times. Hey, I will have you know that I got these cherries at great personal risk to you, because,
Uh-huh.
as I
Yes, I
recall,
know.
you almost bled out while I was picking cherries.
Yes, I
It
know.
required a lot of mental effort to not pick all the berries, too, because there was a big pile of berries over there.
Well, one day you too will see how worthless they are.
It's true.
But
Yeah.
I'm ready to get
All
going
right,
if you are.
I too am ready. I think I have everything I need. So did you join up already?
I am in the guild.
Let us go. So I read the intro, which is plot heavy as usual. Apparently, we are going towards a library, so that's
Indeed,
fine.
we are in fact in the library.
Okay. It seems to be getting a little lighter, so I do appreciate that.
Yeah. And I think I am a little bit ahead of you in experience points right now, so I will let you take the lead in
Okay.
combat.
That's whoa, hey, hello. Yeah, I see your game now. Man, I think my frame rate just dropped because of this room here. Alright, so there seems to be some druids, which I have taken out. Wow, look at these statues.
Aren't they
They're
exciting? This is just, yeah,
fantastic. Oh no, there's more druids.
6 or 7 angles you can see on each statue.
I kind of feel for the druid, actually. I mean, I don't know, if I was in charge of some sacred library and some chump came in and just started jumping up and down next to the sacred statues, I might take umbrage at that, I guess.
I do like how you've immediately assumed these things are sacred.
Well, I mean, look at them. They're statues in a library. I guess not every statue in
Uh-huh,
a library
uh-huh.
is sacred.
I can't think of any statue in a library I know that's sacred.
Well, there
Here, you'll want to read
could be.
that.
What are these things?
And you'll want to read this.
Oh, are there things to read?
Yeah, they're scrolls. I've
Good.
thrown them on the floor, as
I desire.
behooves a library.
All right, let's see. Throughout the ages, death, I guess, death on a battlefield has been chosen over the horrors of the keep. Okay. So the
Mm-hmm.
keep is a pretty bad place, I guess is what we can get that.
It's not very nice.
Vitorix forged a magically charged mace, and led the massacre of the guards. He sounds like a jerk. Oh boy, a potion of water.
Oh gosh. There's one more scroll behind you.
Right down the gullet. The potion was tasteless because it's water. You idiot. Hey, Jugurtha. I remember that name.
Indeed.
Isn't this quest called Visions of Jugurtha or something?
Right. Our goal is to find his book of prophecies, or the visions that supposedly taught the Druids their magic.
And he saw a vision of the Romad after insanity struck him in the keep, so he's in that bad place then. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I have found a fiery red ring over here.
Indeed you have.
Well, as is
the first
tradition,
piece of enchanted equipment.
Wow, I got a little sign and everything, and my legs feel much stronger.
Good.
So
that's exactly what I like to see in the ring.
I do get a little jump boost. Oh boy!
Look at you. Yep, you're going to be enjoying that.
Yeah. You care to guess about my style of locomotion for the rest of the game?
Oh, I'm going to have to edit your sound so far down.
Just boing.
Got a little window over here to some sort of Stonehenge.
Oh boy, let me go over and check that after I pocket some of this water here. You can never be too careful with water. I was almost down to 90%, I think.
Really? I'm going to leave it on the floor.
Alright, let's see here. That is a Stonehenge-y kind of thing.
You see right here I have found some mage runes,
oh,
which I did not have before, so I found my first new rune.
Oh boy.
The druids are wizardly types, not cleric-y types, so you'll not find any cleric runes in the druid quest.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, they actually are pretty good about that.
Like having runes where they make sense?
Yeah, items in thematically appropriate areas.
Okay.
I don't know about, well, you know, to some extent. The ring of jumping, you can sort of...
Well, you know, I will defend that, because some of these books are very high up there. And
it's true, I don't see any ladders or anything.
They use the ring of jumping for that.
These chairs are two-dimensional. Now, before you want to go in there, I'll tell you, since you are about to blunder on out, there's a secret in this library, if you'd like to try to find it.
I would indeed. All right, let's see.
If you blunder for too long, I'll intervene for the sake of the viewers. But
I think something just happened here. I'm seeing a different thing on my screen over this way. Oh, that's gone now.
What thing are you referring to?
It looks like a room of some sort of different kind of room. Do you see that if you come over this way?
I do not. Did you by any chance put the patch I gave you into your game directory?
You know, that is a fine question, and I'm not sure there's any good answer to that.
Okay, this level is the only level in the game that was actually patched. Because it has a tendency to crash. So, Bacter may or may not have bothered to install the patch I gave him.
It's entirely possible.
Yeah, then we're going to start over, and I'm going to have words
angry.
for him. So yeah, you are seeing a geometry error, and I suppose we'll leave it in for the sake of the viewers, but for now we'll...
Well, as long as that's not the secret or anything, it doesn't appear to be...
No, it's not. It's not even related to the secret.
Okay, that's good. So I'm sort of assuming that the secret has something to do either with a movable book or with one of these extremely sacred and religiously significant statues.
That is a logical assumption, which would be great if you were not playing Amulets and Armor.
Okay. Let's see. Gosh, there's chairs otherwise. There's certainly chairs in here. I'm smacking them for all I'm worth.
Good, good.
Chairs and tables. Let me just blunder for a bit more. Smack all the...
Are there any bookcases in here that perhaps appear different than any others?
Well, now let's see. So if I do just sort of a little... Well, there's a torch in this one. Well, it's just near that one.
Different in a more significant sense. We're in a wizardly keep, after all.
That's true. So I'm probably looking for something that's more like glowing or...
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Let me head over this way. see what I can see. Well, here are 3 ones in here that appear to be lit differently than the other ones do.
Okay.
And I'm getting kind of a sound when I move in here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe there's a slight drop-off or something?
It's possible.
That could be. Yeah, I think there is a slight drop-off in here. Or maybe there's like a pressure plate or something? Let's see. It's spacebar to activate things, right?
I don't know what you've set your keyboard to.
Well, that's whatever the standard is, I think.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, let's see. These people are certainly more well lit, as I say, than the other ones. Now, this being a wizardly keep, I might assume that there's some sort of magical thing that one would do to activate it. Let me see if I can get any spells of interest or something. Whoa, something is happening. Are you magicking me? Oh, hey there. Hello, you.
Hey.
Well, look at this place up here.
Yep. You are just like stomping up and down on the pressure plate off in that little alcove.
Was I?
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Just over and over and over again.
Well, okay, so that place is lit the same way as those books are. I see now.
Yeah, if you look at it, this is glowing and throbbing like anything.
Oh, it is. I see that now. Yeah.
Yep. And similarly, these bookcases are well lit up.
All right.
And when you step in there, you hear the door opening noise.
That's
so you just
what that
hop
was,
in there and then you book it.
All right.
Get it? Book it. Book it.
Oh, boo. Boo to you.
High class writing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, okay.
That's right, sad trombones for everybody.
So what's in this?
You gotta use your running button, man.
That's yeah, I'm totally sprinting. Alright, I hit it. Now I'm booking. And I'm... No, you got me saying it now. Dang it. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we are. Oh, well, goodbye forever.
Bye.
I hate wizard libraries. Look at this.
Aren't they great?
Stupid construction.
Yep, and this dead end and oddly colored platform is, of course, a teleporter.
Sure. Alright. Do you know if there's any teleporter death things? Like, could I teleport into you and explode?
I've never tried that. Here, I'll stand on it. Go ahead, give it a shot.
Alright, I have already entered it. Oh, wait, let me go back and try again, I guess. Alright, here I go. Didn't seem to do anything.
Oh, probably because I was standing on it. Try it again.
Okay.
I'm off now. Here you are.
Alright. Here we are indeed. And here is a... Oh, no, friendly fire. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Well, while we're here, let's have a look at this Druid. Those bolts that they shoot slowly are actually homing bolts.
Oh, gosh.
Very aggressively, but they move slower than your running speed,
Okay.
so you can usually hustle to cover.
Okay. I'm beginning to wonder if standing out them... Well, actually, I haven't been hit but once yet, so... Ha take that, Druid. So these seem to be higher level Druids, maybe, than the other ones we fought before?
Yes, these are a Ulphalus Druid.
Oh.
I don't know what that means, except that they do poison you like anything,
Man, I
don't
see
they?
that. Oh, gosh, I need to get a health potion all up in me, I think.
Now, they did drop these fluorescent green potions.
Well, I suppose it might be time to take a potion here. Oh, I feel protected, so that's not exactly what I wanted. Hey, I feel healthier with the gray potion. That's good.
Gray potions are really valuable.
Oh, gosh.
They're very powerful.
That restored all that I needed and then some.
Here we've got some more runes. Here's a spell I can't cast, Shocking Grasp.
I see.
And here's a spell I can.
Man, I am double poisoned. I am still suffering under the effects.
Poison is awful. You are going to bleed right out. I'm going to pick up extra copies of these.
Hey, here's a thing over here.
Yep.
A orangish metallic scroll. Well, the only thing I know about scrolls is that you read them, so let me give this a little spin here. I feel healthier.
There you go.
Did that cure my poison, perhaps? No?
No. When it says you feel healthier, it's just raw HP.
Okay.
Do you want to guess what the message is for when you get less poisoned?
You feel...
Huh, you're wrong.
Oh.
Does not matter. You will never guess it.
Okay, what is it?
It is your throat dries up.
What?
Yep.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
No. Well, we're here in a nice garden.
Yeah.
Full of druids.
This place is looking...
Let's see if I can get one of these guys to
here.
demo his homing bolts on me.
Okay.
Just get me in view, and we'll see if we can watch this thing shoot around me here.
So that little cloud of whatever was...
Yeah, those little brightly colored balls are their...
Let me see.
Bolts, and I can actually shoot them as well. It's the basic magic dart spell.
I actually didn't know they were homing. I thought you were just great at aiming last time.
They do home. They home quite aggressively.
That's good.
You're not going to,
down this...
I don't know if mine home as well, but they fly so much faster, it does not matter.
Yeah, I see.
I'm up here on this little overlook. There's nothing else up here besides some moderately interesting monuments.
Okay. Monuments, you say?
They're non-interactable.
Sacred statues, perhaps?
It's possible.
Well, look at this. This is a stone monument. Well, okay, even I will admit this one doesn't seem that sacred.
Yeah, there's a bucket here.
Oh, boy.
Which you can actually sell if you want an extra copper piece.
I want an extra copper piece.
But it's rather heavy. And here we have just more cherries, just heaps of things.
Well, I think I know what time it is.
I don't think so. It's time to hunt for more secrets. There's another secret in this area.
Is it in the cherries?
No.
Because I'm checking them.
Yep. I hope you'll have an easier time finding this one than
Alright, well, let's see.
than the others.
Boy, you sure are hopping up and down over here for some reason.
Yeah, it's a mystery indeed.
Well, let's just see here. Oh, I think if
I'll just go pull the obvious lever over here.
Is there an obvious lever?
There is, yeah. I mean, you'd have found it just wandering around.
Yeah, sure.
It's quite easy to see.
Okay, well, hey, there we go.
Yep.
Well-guarded secrets.
Here we have, this is the...
Oh, is there a guy attacking you? I didn't see him.
There's a few. This is the Stonehenge that we were at before.
Oh, boy. Oh,
I've been poisoned.
Did you get up in the secret
even though I wasn't directly hit. These things, the poison bolts, they actually do splash damage, and they can catch you on the splash.
Oh gosh, I just got missed by some poison there. All right, I think.
See, I'm dancing back and forth there to try to beat this guy in melee.
I see. I just leveled up.
Dive.
So.
I just died of poison.
You died?
As usual. I did.
Oh boy.
I was poisoned to death. So when you die, you can no longer move. Although you can still turn, for some reason, in case you want to get a good look around. Your keyboard controls are completely destroyed. You lose all the money you would have had in your pockets. That's why we put it in the bank. And all your inventory just spills out on the ground. That's this incomprehensible pack of pixels down there. I'm sure Bacter is looting it all as we speak, stealing the cherries. But there is one interesting thing about being dead, and that is that there are actually more than one way to control your character. You can use the keyboard controls if you're sane, or you can use the mouse.
Oh gosh! Oh no!
And they don't actually disable your mouse controls.
Oh, this looks so terrifying.
So I can just slide around on my face here.
Oh, I hate
Scoot around. Now, I can't actually interact or jump with anything.
Oh no, there's more druids! Oh, you left me with them. I picked up so many scrolls from you. You had a lot of scrolls.
Well, I kind of need them.
Well,
and I'd like them back.
You can have them, but I'm keeping the pineapple.
Fine. All right. Next time you die, I will get it. It will be the blood pineapple.
Somehow I consider this to be a coup.
You can see when I sprout these brilliant bright red gauntlets. Apparently I was just born with them.
Sure.
Now,
Wait.
this is going to take a while for me to get all my junk back on.
Who is this
so
junk?
I'll either edit
okay.
it out, or you can just watch Bacter run around and look at stuff.
Do you want me to throw all your stuff at you here?
Yeah, you gave me all your scrolls.
Yeah, I did.
They're mine. Mine forever.
What did I pick up? Wow, silver chain leggings?
Yeah.
Silver chain tunic?
So I will inherit your old chainmail if you will take that.
Alright, let me get this going here.
Where it's still warm from your paladin legs.
Man, look at my fancy pants now.
Man, you look like you're wearing, I don't know.
Is it
long underwear?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, like a sweatpant kind of thing going on here.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
I'm feeling. Is there a?
Even though it's not identified, I can still see how.
Oh, you can pick up the skull. Awesome.
Yeah. Can you guess how much the shopkeep will give you for it?
Will he give me spit in my eye?
Yeah, he will. He will give you just thrown right out.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, if you walked into a shop and were like, "Here, I've got a skull that I found in a demon monument for you."
Uh-huh.
Actually, I guess some continuities they would buy that and thank you for it, but...
yeah, I don't know, this is a fantasy realm.
That's true. It's probably throbbing with ancient power or something, but I like to think it's not directly connected to our quest, so...
Well, what do you think killed this guy on the altar here? It looks like they jammed a staff clean through him.
That's what I was going to say. That seems to be what killed him.
They actually do have different sprites for guy stabbed by sword, guy shot by arrows, and this is neither of those, so...
Is he wearing, like elven headgear, or is that like a...
He does look like an elf. I never noticed that before. I think they sacrificed an elf.
Those... Well, that's fine. I actually hate elves, so...
Yeah.
Way to go, guys.
This druids, they're not so bad.
You know what? You guys are alright in my book. Brought together by just horrible racism. Oh, hey, I see the window we were looking at earlier. That is... Man, what is going on with that window? It's just, it's like a stretched piece of cellophane.
Yeah, it's not the, nicest thing.
I guess it's utterly
Now, I did get all my health and mana back when I died. Actually, I started with half mana, but I've regenerated it since. But I did not regenerate any food or water, which means that I'm going to be interested when I make the bonus video to see what happens when you actually starve to death.
Yeah.
Can you starve to death and start starving immediately upon waking up, or will they refill your food? That would be interesting to see. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that would be, just an unwinnable condition then.
It's possible.
So
that'd be awesome.
You're probably back in the main area now.
Yeah, I'm walking back past the bucket.
All right. Or where the bucket once was.
I assume you took it. Yes,
I think. The bucket and the skull.
Uh-huh. And to the left there, you can see this is the library again. So this is where Bacter was heading before I alerted him to the secret. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of dying, so I'm going to start fizzling spells. I'm going to put up a shield spell. And you can see what that does is it actually fills in this previously unused shield bar in my equipment slot. So I'm up at 25% protectiveness, and shield overwrites all my other equipment. So even though my equipment isn't anywhere near 25%, still considers my average to be 25 while I got the shield spell up. Which makes me the most heavily armored of the duo at this point.
I'm just sniveling.
Man, this does not appear safe.
Man, what is it? I guess it's a brazier or something, but
yeah, you can right click on it. It'll tell you that is exactly what it is.
Boy, I wasn't messing around with my description there.
And this is a solid wood building.
Well, that's true. The druids.
Yep. So, which way do you want to go? We got left, right, and forward.
Are there multiple ways? I see.
Yeah, these are actually doors.
I see. Well, we went left last time, so let's press on forward. Let's say.
All right.
Some sort of lake here.
Yep.
With a pouch with 10 gold pieces. My heavens.
Yep, that's incidentally the reward we're getting for this entire quest.
Oh.
Chain of 5 levels is 10 gold pieces. So we're either being ripped off or these druids are well richer than we thought. And stepping on that passage has released some friends.
Uh-oh.
Check out these guys. They were beating each other to death.
Hey, did they attack each other accidentally and then...
Yeah, one of them must have shot the other in the back with a magic bolt, and now they just hate each other now.
Dang it, Frank! Every time. Let's see. You know, not to put too fine a point on whether or not I actually patched the thing, but you may want to use your perspective for this part.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I will. Now, I'm a little heavily burdened here, so in my infinite foreknowledge, I'm going to make a little stash of things to sell right here.
Would you like me to carry something? Oh, no, that's all heavy.
No, it's just that's it.
Man, you have a lot of staffs.
I've been picking them up. They sell... not well, but better than a lot of the loot around here.
Better than my 13 cherries, would you say?
Yeah, I would say.
Oh, wait, Druid. Oh. Boy, he's just following right behind you.
I'll have to get that from your perspective,
hey,
maybe.
It was good because you entered in the room and he was just right sticking to the back of you. Like, that Druid had some things
trying
to say
to beat
you.
Me. There's more buckets, just more water. More water.
So much water.
Yeah. I still haven't drunk. I'm going to see how long I can go before I have to.
Alright.
I think well into the second quest. I like this waterfall.
There's useless, and then there's just bone stupid useless. Says the man carrying a bucket and a skull and swamp weed and a pineapple and a banana and 13 cherries. I read in the thread that somebody was angry that I was dropping things instead of selling them, so I resolved at that time to never drop anything ever again.
Well, the sort of stuff you were dropping was not that valuable, so...
This is for you,
Speaking of valuable, you see this breastplate here?
I see it.
You see that silver breastplate? That is worth 2.5 times the reward that we get from this entire quest chain.
We are such fools.
Yep.
What was that sound, do you suppose?
That was me putting on a ring of accuracy.
Oh boy.
To this day, I do not know what accuracy does. I mean, you've seen me cast spells. They're already perfectly accurate.
They home, and they're... right.
Archery also is perfectly accurate. It might affect the damage of archery. I'm not sure, but if it does, it doesn't affect it a lot. So I'm going to be selling this ring.
That's sort of a ring of I hope it's pretty because there's no other reason to wear it kind of thing.
Right now my senses have sharpened and come into focus.
So I'm pretty much 2 for 2 on picking the right doors, I feel like, so far.
You are.
I don't think we mentioned this, but last time if I had picked the other way, if I had gone right instead of left, it would have just...
Don't spoil it. That will be in the bonus video.
Oh, oops.
That's okay.
Whoa!
That sort of thing is better displayed than told.
Alright, well, oh gosh. These druids!
Man, that was pretty funny. You ran around this central column, and then all this noise started coming out. It was like a Looney Tunes brawl, just this cloud of smoke, and big biff noises.
Just a
flying
cloud
everywhere.
of dust and fists flying. Man, this is a well-appointed little room in here.
You bet it is. This is Loot Haven.
Look at these. I
lied, I'm afraid.
Uh-oh.
When I said there were no cleric spells to be found. Actually, I think I said no cleric runes, but there are cleric spells.
Oh boy. Hey, those potions disappeared.
Yeah, what happened to that? Anyway, here is the scroll.
I see. Purify blood. Oh ho ho! I bet I know what that man does.
You know what that does. Do you have the runes for it? I don't remember what.
Nope. I have one of those runes.
Awesome. So we're not going to be getting access to that for a while.
Sometime in the future. That seems particularly cruel. Like, here is the worst part of this stage. Oh, and technically you could get around it, but... No, sir.
See, there's a scroll up here on top of the bookcase, which I will take, and it's worthless. It is an arcane spell. And furthermore, it's a version of the arcane spell that I just picked up, so... You can see I'm missing this rune. I'm not going to be able to cast that for a while.
Silver dagger up there, so that's nice.
Yeah. And there's another secret in this room. This is just Secret City.
Oh boy.
This one's a little more, I don't know, era typical.
Era specific, I see.
If you remember how these usually go, you just, man, look at you in your barrel-chested plate mail. That looks hilarious.
I'm so beefy. I cannot see it at all, but I'm sure.
Well, it's not a secret. You just mash go on everything until you try the bookcase. And this comes down.
There it is.
This is a hardened steel staff, which is still worse than my iron longsword.
Well,
but if I was a mage or something and had just terrible weapon access, it would be quite an upgrade.
Yeah,
hardened steel is a tier above steel. So this is the last room, and it is also the final room. It's dark, so I'm going to pop back here and gulp down some carrots.
I appreciate your helpful commentary, but it's the last room and also the final room?
I don't understand. Is there something not explanatory about that? Careful not to go too far forward. If you step on that, the level will end.
I see.
All right.
Oh, wait. No, I get it. The last room of the 3 and the last room of the level is what you were going for.
Right. Now, you noticed I made a big heap of junk here.
Yeah.
This is the time-tested Amulets and Armor 1000-inch crawl. I'm just going to scoop it all up. I'm almost twice my carrying capacity.
Oh, no! Oh, I'm a fool. Hey, go in here for a second. Hello. Hey.
Did you blow? No. Did you die of poison?
No, I died of drinking a potion that was poison. Woo!
Look at you go.
Never mind me. I'm just... whatever. Okay. I revived. I'll be there in half a minute. And, okay. That would have taken a shorter time, but I had to pick up all 15 of my cherries, so...
Yes, I understand. Alright. So I'm gonna make it to the exit.
Look at you go.
Here I'm gonna do it. Thanks for watching the LP.
Woo!
Everybody.
I'm just gonna kind of run around this teleporter here.
I think you could probably step on it and finish the level for us both, but
nope.
I know you won't.
How do you know that?
My greed.
Both
this
of
is
your
like
legs
a literal physical demonstration of the sin of avarice. You can just imagine an angel waving me to paradise and I can't get up the stairs.
I guess mine would be, I don't even know, what would it... Alright, back to the shop now? Or?
Yep, well, thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah.
Why don't you, go reevaluate your lives?
We all need to do that at this point. This will be a good... Let's just read some good books or something.
Yeah. See you later, everybody.
See you.